Letitia Wright once again getting canceled for reportedly, quote, promoting controversial anti-vax views on Marvel's set, Black Panther 2 set. You can't have a different opinion than these woke weirdos, far-left lunatics, or else you'll get canceled, you're done. Especially people of color, women in general. If you're not part of their narrative, they call you every name in the book, and they just try everything they can to silence you, cancel you. These same people that claim we harass people off Twitter did the same thing to Letitia Wright. They literally went after her, gave death threats, said they were going to cancel her, blah, blah, blah. And there's proof of this, unlike the ones that they accuse us of. There is actual proof of them doing it and harassing her off of Twitter. She deleted her Twitter. She's gone. This was last time when she shared a video questioning the vaccine. I don't get it. You can't even question it without being attacked. It's a cult. And as you'll see later in this article, it's much more. This is from The Direct by John Ross Bradford. He says, Black Panther Wakanda Forever has been filming for several months now, and its potential lead star has already been through the ringer in more ways than one. Letitia Wright is diving into the Marvel action even further, as she signed a multi-picture deal with Marvel Studios' continuous T'Challa's sister Shuri, starting with her fourth MCU appearance in the upcoming Black Panther sequel. Since shooting began for Wakanda Forever late in June, the young actress has already wiped out on set while performing stunts, and she had to be hospitalized for the injuries she sustained, but she also spent some time on social media hot seat when she voiced her concern over the COOF vaccine. The star claimed that her intention was, quote, not to hurt anyone, while voicing her opinion about what the vaccine contains. And now it seems Wright is continuing to let people know where she stands during the ongoing pandemic. Like I said, you can't even question it, or you're done. How dare anybody think for themselves and not just inject something into their body without looking into it? How dare you think any differently? How dare you research for yourself? And I also want to point out, using anti-vax is completely wrong. Just because you don't want to get this particular vaccine doesn't mean you're anti-vax. I guarantee most of these people have gotten the flu shot, gotten measles shot, smallpox shot, whatever, all tetanus shot. I guarantee you most of these people have gotten most of those, at least. So call them anti-vax is ridiculous. Even saying anti-COOF vax is kind of wrong, because not necessarily anti-COOF vax. If there was one in the future that was researched more, was perfected, I mean, nothing's perfect, but done better, had more studies done, actually made it so you can't get it, or virtually no chance of getting it, unlike this one where you can't even call these breakthrough cases anymore. And I'm not a doctor. Listen to your doctor on this stuff, blah blah blah. Say that for YouTube. But if there's one like that, I'm sure a lot of these people would get it. And I don't care if you have it or not. If you got it, you think that's the best thing for you, go right ahead. I don't care. If you don't, I don't care. Do what you think's best for you. I don't care. A new report from The Hollywood Reporter regarding Hollywood's division over the COOF vaccine, Black Panther Wakanda Forever star Letitia Wright was singled out for publicly sharing anti-vaccine ideals online. Again, wrong wording. The report elaborated Wright's opposition to the COOF vaccine, stating that a set source of the Black Panther 2 production claims Wright was espousing her views about the COOF vaccine on set of in Atlanta. I guarantee you everybody was espousing their views on the COOF vaccine. I mean, I guarantee you. And just because she had a different view, all of a sudden, she must be canceled. The Hollywood Reporter explained that it's likely... listen to this. The Hollywood Reporter explained that this is likely in response to Disney's new company-wide sticker system that requires proof of an individual's vaccination status. This stipulation was part of the agreement between the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers and Hollywood's unions that allowed the industry to keep running amid the ongoing pandemic. New guidelines state that Disney will require a wristband to identify a fully vaccinated individual. Those who are not fully vaccinated against the COOF will not wear a wristband. The report clarified that this does not apply to any project already in production, which would include Letitia Wright, Black Panther's Wakanda Forever, that has been filming since June 2021. Disney, the happiest place on earth, more like Disney, the most fascist place on earth. I mean, come on, this is authoritarian as fuck. This is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, Gina Carano was right. This is horrible. Letitia Wright made her opinion known regarding the COOF vaccine some time ago, clarifying that she was mostly concerned about learning what components make up the vaccine before, quote, putting it in our bodies. But now, it seems Wright has taken her efforts a step further and has discussed the matter openly on the set of Black Panther 2, promoting her unspecified anti-vaccination rhetoric. What work on the film? And again, I'm sure her co-stars are doing the same thing. But since she has a different opinion, she can't. With her new Marvel contract in mind, Wright is putting a lot on the line. She openly disagrees with Disney's new COOF vaccination guidelines. And although the House of Mouse stayed on the sideline when the Wakanda Forever star took to Twitter to express her concerns, things may look different for Wright now that the company has an official plan in place as they continue to navigate through the ongoing pandemic. They say it's all Trump supporters not getting it, but as a matter of fact, it's black people who are the highest percentage by race who aren't getting vaccinated. So when they're claiming all these different things are racist, all these different policies racist, vaccination mandates are racist according to them. So, I mean, do what you gotta do. I know BLM's been kind of fighting this. I mean, these people just eat their own. They don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what they're doing. They just keep contradicting themselves. Now, Twitter's reacting as you would expect. Not Letitia Wright spreading the anti-vax agenda on Black Panther set when Wakanda should have been the first population to make the vaccine. Again, black people percentage-wise are the ones that aren't getting the vaccine the most. So, this is also a fictional place, and they'd make a better one than what's out there. So that's a moot point. That makes no sense. Letitia Wright being an anti-vaxxer playing Shuri, who's a brilliant scientist again, and would probably have been the leading developer of COVID vaccine. That's the same thing. Letitia Wright, more like Letitia Wrong. Oh, got her, huh? Come on. Letitia Wright on the set of Black Panther. The end is nigh. One thing about Letitia Wright, she can tell you a thing or two about acting. Letitia Wright is Shuri. I am unparalleled genius who tirelessly seek out ways to eradicate disease through technology. Letitia Wright, when technology works to eradicate disease, no. It doesn't, though. It doesn't eradicate the disease. It doesn't stop you from getting it or spreading it. It doesn't eradicate disease. It just lessens the symptoms. Simu Liu, Letitia Wright, the future stars of the MCU are very cancelable, lol. Could be fun. I have no idea if this person's being sarcastic, like saying like let them eat their own, or what. But I mean, it's ridiculous. This Yellow Flash, check out his video. It's weird to watch people get furious over Letitia Wright's views on the vaccine and use logic, but Shuri is all about the science. Shuri is a fictional character. Fictional. Benedict Cumberbatch is not an actual magician. Paul Bettany is not an actual robot. Exactly. Letitia Wright ready to throw away Black Panther sequel generation bag for her family for anti-vaxxy? Vaxxy? What? That's an odd name for it. Big yikes. Thinking about the fact where there are black elders on the Black Panther 2 set, just like they were the first film, got to deal with Letitia Wright's foolishness. Jesus Christ. And I'm sure they're vaccinated. And if the vaccine works as well as you say they do, they should be fine. And somebody watching Ryan Kinnell RK Outpost video, check that out. But as you can see, that this is utterly ridiculous. Say you can't have a different opinion. I mean, they did the same thing before to her. They say that they want to promote women's voices, black people's voices, all this stuff, and then when one of them speaks out, they try to shut her down, call her every name in the book, just do all this shit that I'm showing right here. You can't have a different opinion. If you do, then say goodbye to your career. I don't know if they're going to fire her, but wouldn't be surprised. And they did the same thing to Gina Carano, and who turns out that she was right, especially with this policy over here. Where is it? Right here. This policy. I mean, it's just so tiring, so stupid, so authoritarian. I mean, if you want to get it, fine. If you don't, fine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect the people around you if you get it or not. Like they say. It's absolutely stupid. Letitia Wright has the right to say her position on this, say her views on this and anything else. Has every right to do it. They're doing the same thing with NBA players, Kyrie Irving, Andrew Wiggins, Bradley Beal, who did get it, but he just said he doesn't care if you do or not. And he pointed out flaws in their logic. Draymond Green says he doesn't give a fuck if you are or not. It's not his place. And LeBron James, who I despise, said the same thing, basically. I'll say when I agree with him, but I despise him, but if he says something good, he says something good. He said something good there. So, all this bullshit about going after people who dare question it, even. It's, like I said, bullshit. I guess give me your thoughts on this, and give me your thoughts on this policy. What do you think about this policy as well? But thanks for watching. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. Comment, share. I have another channel called Thoughtful Outlaw Sports where I talk about basketball, baseball, football, anything else sports related I'm interested in. So check that out, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.